What does it mean to be civically engaged? Hi, I'm Carrie. I recently finished writing an email to the members of the House Finance Committee in my state's legislature. The Finance Committee requested public input on the state's operating budget. This is important to me because funding for public education is in the operating budget. As a member of my local school board, I know how critical increased funding from the state would be to the quality of education we can provide our students, who are, of course, our next generation of voters, taxpayers, and leaders. And their education really matters. As I completed my letter, I was reminded that I didn't always appreciate the importance or the impact of public testimony. I had a hard time believing that the time I spent writing a letter to anyone in state government, or the federal government for that matter, would make any difference, and why waste that time? However, since being elected to my community's Board of Education, or school board, I have a whole different perspective on public testimony. At every regularly scheduled school board meeting, we provide opportunities for public comment or testimony, and we often hear from our community, especially about issues like budget priorities. And we listen to what they have to say. And sometimes, because of their testimony, we change directions. And that also absolutely applies to emails and phone calls and text messages from concerned community members, from people who care, from engaged citizens. I would encourage everyone, no matter your age, income, job, gender, whatever, to become civically engaged. If something important to you is at risk, let elected officials know how you feel. If you believe a legislative change is needed, let them know. It's their job to listen to their constituents. Be an engaged citizen. I believe that each one of us can truly make a difference. Stay tuned, and thanks for listening.